You see, this whole credit card thing is really fucked up because that's what I'm saying, like, about the fucking bullshit. And, you see, that's what I'm saying. I'm making these videos in chain order, and it's already complicated enough to not jump around, to not forget anything that might be important, right? But here, you know what? With everything said and done, between the fucking woman that showed up to my house. Now, that woman was from the fucking hospital. Okay, she did my intake, where nobody was trying to hurt me, nobody's trying to kill you, and then my house was shot at right after the hospital. That's a conflict of interest. Not to mention, I've been here for 2 fucking years. What the fuck did the bitch ever do for me? Ever do for me? So then, I'm sitting there and I'm saying to myself, I know this woman from somewhere. Yeah. She knew Linda Bucaria. Linda Bucaria was the woman when I signed the contracts. Okay? The devil, Sean Allen. Okay? That's why it's interesting that Sean Allen is now dead. And it's funny that before he died, fucking niggas. You see, this is hurting only because of 2 people that I love very much, and I'm gonna say some fucking foul shit, and I don't give a fuck. Okay. I mean, there's 2 people I love, not 2 people that I care. Like, that's what I'm saying. I guarantee that there's more better people. Fuck that. I'm not getting into this shit. I hope it doesn't hurt them too much the way that I'm saying what I'm saying, alright? Now, like I said, Linda Bucaria knew this bitch. This bitch, and then Sean Allen, the devil, who is now dead. Okay? Now, I find it interesting that when I was down to see the devil, I know he was working on something, but it's kind of funny that he's like, oh, this guy's alright. This guy seems alright. Blah, blah, blah. And he was trying to show me a good time, and he's this and that, and fucking, it doesn't matter, fucking, I didn't do anything of what he did. He picks up some shit. And it's bad shit. He ends up in bed for 2 days. Okay? Like I said, and the fucking niggas that were dropping his daughter off on my doorstep, I mean, to the point where she was crawling through the fucking door like a dog. And they weren't just black. They were some sort of Spanish bullshit too, which leads back to the beginning when that first girl passed away. Which leads back to Linda Bucaria, which leads back to fucking a whole bunch of other shit. Before the contracts. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's all very interesting. Because then let's fast forward to what I was going to say and how it gets all involved and interesting after that. Because, see, so I go to the hospital. This woman does my intake, right? And I'm like, I know this fucking woman. Where the fuck do I... You see, the bottom line is that nobody's trying to hurt me. Nobody's trying to kill me. Then my house gets shot at. Really, I find that interesting, okay? I also find interesting that... Now, I'm jumping around. This is what I mean about fucking I didn't want to jump around. So now I'm just going to put some major facts out there, okay? Fact. During one situation, I'm staying at a friend's house. Now, it's interesting. Me and those friends that I stayed at their house for a while, okay, getting my shit together, okay, it's funny. We never fought. We never argued. I mean, we argued, but not like, that. I swear to God, there was days that me and those 2 friends, literally, we would sit there laughing about everything. so much so that we couldn't move our face. We couldn't eat dinner and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, seriously, we couldn't move our jaws because we laughed so hard. The muscles in our face were hurting to the point where we couldn't chew. Okay? Because I'm funny, as I am funny, and they are pretty funny too. When you know. But here's the thing: like at the end, like all of a sudden. Now I know that a certain person, obviously, and nobody knew I was around these people like for a while. Then, minute people knew where I was, that's when all the fucking bullshit started. The chaos began. Okay, now, after the chaos began, my one friend, who's a little bit handicapped, he started doing some really weird shit. And I know that there was somebody else paying attention to the situation at that point due to things that I find out later on. This is why I didn't want to jump around, okay? But this is how insanely important this all is. In other words, the shit that he started to pull, then the rumors start, and then this starts, and fucking, I'm thinking it was just to get back to the other person that now was paying attention. Now, I find it interesting that before everything gets too, like, because it was already getting fucking absolute bullshit started to fucking happen. Like a cop pulling their gun on my back at the front door of my friend's house. Okay? After going to church. I went to church, came back from church, went back home, fucking to my friend's house, and fucking, I'm sitting there because they were both sick. And literally, it's like fucking this guy's, like, this cop is about to fucking shoot me on the fucking doorstep of the fucking house. I'm like, wow, man, what the fuck? Like, that type of weird shit. You know what I'm saying? For going to fucking church. So that was the last time I went to church. You see, more and more weird shit started to fucking, and I'm thinking it was to fucking, because of other things that take place later on that I'm starting to piece together, like, it was just to make me look like shit to a certain person's family and them themselves. Okay? Because these people were destined in their mind, they were determined, not destined, fucking they were determined to put their dicks in this person. And that's where it gets really fucking interesting, because 9 minutes, 8 minutes. So I end up leaving this person's house willingly. I was asked to leave before any more problems, but it's funny how I was the only one that had to leave. And all these other people were moving in at the same time. And it was like, what the fuck? Why am I the only... But to not cause problems, I said, you know what? Fuck this. Fine. I have to make a new video because this is what I'm saying. Like, this is pretty much close to the end, but this is where it's going to go from here.